31-point win in that first one, 51 between LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. But we did, though, see a shift in strategy that the Cavaliers now shooting 77 threes, hitting 77 threes in that Atlanta series. And then now we saw them just hit 7 in that game 1. They're getting to the basket now, and it's changed things up.
I mean, Toronto is a team that likes to pack the paint, but they're still getting easy layups. LeBron's first 9 field goals were layups. And with that being said, they were getting wide open 3-point shots as well. So Toronto has to decide, what are they willing to give up? In my opinion, you want to continue to pack the paint to keep LeBron out of the paint, easy baskets, easy layups. And then your defenses have to be on the scramble. High hands, I didn't see a lot of high hands. I mean, you see they're playing nose on the ball like you're told, but you have to get your hands up because he's a great passer. When LeBron gets the ball in the post, he's looking to make plays, and if nothing's there, he's going to be the super LeBron James.
And I look at it as for Toronto, you got to come out with pride. You got to come out and be competitors. Yes, you got blown out, but I think as the leaders, that's why I asked Jalen that question. You got to set the tone. Obviously, those two guys have to play well for them to win, but you have to have everybody who has doubt take away that doubt. We're coming here. We lost the game. We got blown out. It's one game. Keep it close, and we win this game. We get a chance to go back to Toronto. You just want to split, whether you got blown out or not. If you can go in there and split the first 2 games and get back to home court in Toronto, come out there and play hard, do the little things. And I think for Vince, for them is have some fun. To me, they look stressed playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers, yes, on paper, the way they're playing is a better team. But you got to show me you're a better team each and every day.
And they're studs. DeMar and Kyle have to be studs. I mean, you can't 8 points, 18 points. It's not enough. It's not enough. And your X factors are your bench. Somebody. Corey Joseph has to play big. Terrence Ross has to play big. I mean, he's a 3-point shooter. They have to hit shots. I mean, 8 between their studs, Kyle and DeRozan, 0 for 8. I mean, they shoot a lot of 3-point shots, so you have to make some. And like I said, have some fun. I think when you have fun, you tend to relax. Yeah, that's a butt kicking. Yeah. But now, in your mind, the world doesn't think you're going to win. So just go out there and be yourselves and play basketball.
Well, and speaking of X factors, on the other end of the ball, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, it was this time just last season that, right about this time, that neither one of them were part of this Cavaliers roster. And LeBron has said that getting them back to this moment, they waited a full season to get back to this very moment, and they've been playing very well, moving the ball well.
You said it best, Christian. They sharing the basketball, and we understand Kyrie's one of the best that's creating his own shot, playing with it, but he's done a nice job of taking away 2 or 3 dribbles. But to me, it comes down to just watching these plays, spacing for them, guys moving, and also being happy of sharing the basketball and having some guys like LeBron James not in that play. Sometimes as a superstar, you got to be a decoy, and guys got to understand if you move the basketball around and you get these wide open shots. Well, Shumpert easily could have took this shot, BC, and also Christian. But, hey, I'll give it to Dellavedova. He was wide open a little bit more than me. He didn't have anybody within 7 feet.
Opener.
And then now you have Dellavedova being able to make this pass. But watch Channing Frye coming up. Just that little bit of movement froze the defense. Body movement, ball movement. And Vince, you know this. There's a play sometimes for me, and there's a teammate who's pouting. He's told everybody in the gym he's not getting the basketball, that I was getting it. You got to sell it every play that you're in the play and have guys being able to play that way.
I mean, that's the wonderful thing about it, what's making it an easy transition for Kyrie and Kevin Love is that they're sharing the ball. They're making the easy play. So it's easy to just go out there and play basketball. You know what's coming. You know if you're open, you're going to get the ball. And sometimes when, like you said, Shumpert could have taken that 3, but he said, "No, what? Let me give it to a guy who might be just a little more open than I am."
Right.
And it's fun basketball. And now in your mind, it's like, okay, he passed that up for me to make the 3. I have to make it because he made the right play.
Well, and how about defensively? Because this 31-point win, the most lopsided in Cleveland history, was not just because they were moving the ball well, they were also getting stops.
Chris, I look at defense like this. You have guys, everybody's ranked on the team who's the better defenders. But when you have those guys that are not known for defense starting to sit down and make plays, that's when you know you have a team that's all committed. And then guys getting out running. I mean, we understand that Channing Frye, also Kevin Love, those guys are not lockdown defenders. Kevin Love is jumping out on this screen and roll. A fantastic show, then hustling back, and then now you have guys helping VC. I think that's the way. You're talking about help the helper and guys on the string. That's when you know you're a teammate, when somebody has your back, because you're going to get beat. There's nobody really one-on-one can stop everybody. It's a team effort. When you get that, things start to go well.
It is a tough team to stop. A talented offensive team that can score in the paint, have a superstar, have superstars, a trio like that. shoots the three well, but everybody's on the string defensively. What can you do? You just hope you're making shots because you get in the paint, they're high hands, they're active with their hands, they're getting the ball out, getting easy transition baskets on top of the easy layups, on top of the three-point shots. It's like, what do you do?